The exam results have been released. Buck, take a look. Admission score of 370. His score is 61. Okay now, don't say it's over 3 lines. I can't even get into the worst university in the city. Unfortunately, parents hope for their children to become successful. Have the grades come out yet? How many points did you get in the exam? Which school did you receive an admission letter from? When does school start? Parents are pressing hard step by step. But the high score of 61 is really not up to par. Buck is so perfunctory. That score hasn't been released yet. At the graduation parent-teacher conference, other parents gave him a scolding. He said that even though he grew small and chubby, he was admitted to a prestigious university, Harmon University, and he was still a crane-tail unwilling, and he made a decision immediately, and this decision has added a century-old prestigious school to the United States. After returning home, he immediately turned on the computer, successfully issued an admission letter. Hence, South Hammond University was born here. Immediately after, he asked Xiaopang to help create a fake website, send the admission letter to your home again, open him in front of my father. After seeing him accepted, my father not only gave him a year's tuition fee, and he said he had to personally see him off at the beginning of school. Buck, listen, on-site petrification. Where is he going to change into a school? But things have already happened. He can only continue acting. Buck contacted Xiaopang. I have found several classmates who also failed the college entrance examination. They found an abandoned mental hospital near Harmon University. After opening the door, I found it dirty and messy inside. The school address has been selected. But what if I don't have the money to decorate? A few scumbags do it themselves, from wall painting to cleaning. Finally, give the building a name. South Hammond University of Technology was born, just as they were all ready. But my father called and said, I need to meet the principal then. Can't act. To make a complete set, they had to find Xiaopang's uncle. Coincidentally, he used to be a teacher. Act as the principal. There should be no problem. On the opening day of the school year, they also recruited a group of people to serve as college students. When Buck's parents arrived, everything in front of them makes them believe even more. They came to the dormitory with their luggage. Looking at the environment, it's really nice. Immediately after, they met the principal. Under the teasing of Buck and the principal, my parents also completely believed that Buck really entered college. Then he left with peace of mind. But when they leave, while Buck was proudly playing the game, the real trouble comes to you. This high score student did poorly in the college entrance examination, not admitted to any university. He had a brainstorm. Why don't you just start a fake university yourself? Originally, I just wanted to deceive my parents. Unexpectedly, a group of hungry and thirsty college entrance exam losers were attracted. Buck is confused. Where are so many people coming from? Original. Xiaopang installed a registration button on the school's official website to make it realistic. What's even cuter is that just click this button to directly enroll. Watching a large group of strange students rush into the building from nowhere, Buck's face turned green. Even parents leave their children at the door. He wants to drive everyone away. I didn't expect this group of people to pay their tuition fees in one go. Together, it's worth millions of dollars. Knife Buck quickly summoned all the students. I originally wanted to reveal the whole truth, but I haven't waited for him to speak yet. One student stood up. After hearing this, but couldn't calm down for a long time. Seeing the expectant gaze of this group of people, he seemed to see his own shadow. Who stipulates that scumbags cannot go to college? But left all his concerns behind. That's it. South Hammond University officially opens. Everyone is immersed in joy. Students party every day. 1 month later, someone suddenly awakens. As a university, do we have to have classes? But what do universities teach? But decided to go to Harmon University next door to study for his teachings. He stole into the classroom. But I found out that the teacher was following the instructions. The lecture was dull and uninteresting. The greatest pressure on students. Only care about students. They are in a hurry. Buck felt out of place in the crowd. Not only that, but Buck also discovered that there is actually bullying in the college student union. His small and chubby figure was excluded from the practice of changing tactics just because he was overweight. Is this a prestigious school? This is not the teaching method he wants. At this moment, he fell into confusion. Buck found Xiaopang's uncle for scriptures. My uncle only told him one sentence. You are a service. Yes. Buck was greatly inspired. Decided to break away from conventional teaching concepts. He asked the students what they like to learn. Let them write on the blackboard again. Someone wants to learn rock and roll. Someone wants to learn fashion design. Someone wants to learn meditation. Some even want to learn superpowers. In just a few days, a large blackboard is filled with content. Each of them is a teacher. Students can set up their own classrooms, using teaching based on one's own interests, greatly arousing students' desire for knowledge. Everyone is making crazy progress. They study happily during the day. Night party revelry. This new teaching model has attracted a large number of top students from Harmon University. Even the goddess that Buck has been secretly in love with has come. This directly resulted in no one attending the party at Harmon University. The next day, the president of Harmon University brought the police to the school, and also invited the parents of the students. exposed Buck's lie in front of them, after parents learned the truth. I'm very disappointed with him. Other students have also been taken away by their parents, and Buck will also face imprisonment, watching the bustling campus of the past. But now it has become dilapidated. Buck was very unwilling in his heart. He found his friend again, discussed with a few people, to make South Hammond a true university. To this end, they submitted an application to the Education Bureau. As long as it passes through the school, it can be officially established. Now he can only give it a shot. The trial will be held soon. Surprisingly, all the students from South Hammond are here. They love Woodview University from the bottom of their hearts. The hearing begins. There are 3 mandatory standards for universities: school curriculum and teacher-judge questions. Buck, do you have a library? What about the infirmary? No, okay. So you must have courses, right? But could someone push a large blackboard forward? Above are the courses that students want to learn. A diverse range of courses. The principal immediately mocked. The judge also stated that these courses have no academic value. Finally, the teacher. What about your teacher? Unexpectedly, all the students stood up. That's right. In South Hammond, students are their own teachers. Because interest is the best teacher, they can do what they want to do. You don't have to be what kind of person you are for your parents, or what kind of work to do. They unleash their creativity, maintaining a passion for learning and life. Why use your rules to limit our creativity? Even if today's school application is not approved, we won't stop learning either, and it won't stop growing. Never forget, ideal for irrigation on the land of South Hammond, because we are all masters of South Hammond. No matter what you say or do, we can't change everything. Buck's impassioned speech made the scene instantly boil with blood. The judge was also touched. There are many possibilities in a person's life. After some discussion, South Hammond is allowed to operate for 1 year. That's it. South Hammond became an orthodox university. The film is adapted based on real events. The prototype of South Hammond University is the Chapman University in California, belonging to the world's top film academy. It is also a gathering place for global film talents. Okay, that's the end of this episode's story. Remember to pay attention to Xiao Kai in the film Wilderness. More exciting in the next issue.